Hey everyone, if you watch my tuned videos, I very often like to have like cartoonish characters posed with my cartoon vehicles at the end of the videos. And I've been making these World War Tunes tanks, and it's kind of hard to find characters. So far I've found these guys here. These are some Toy Story, army soldiers. There's actually three of them, and I think these are made by Band Presto, or maybe, yeah, that's what the BP means down there. So those work. Um, yeah, although it looks a bit small next to this type of tank here, but this light tank seems to be okay. Then these two guys are by Bandai, and they're a character called Blockin' Jr. from some Japanese franchise called Kinnikunamin. Alright, so obviously it's got a military theme. And this guy works alright for that one as well. But, I don't know, I just like collecting weird things. So I found these little soldiers here on AliExpress. I have no affiliation with AliExpress. It's just that's the cheapest place for me to buy stuff online. So buy this stuff wherever you can find it the cheapest. Showed up in an envelope, and then there's some sort of like posable action figures that might be small. We're gonna find out how big they are. Now I originally was looking up like Lego military characters, and these guys came up in the search result for Lego Army, and so that's how I found it on AliExpress. It's made by something called Zwanyu Toys, but it wasn't listed that way, and it's saying 1/35th scale, which is very common for military tank size model kits. Like I do feel like this could pass as a 1/35th possibly. So let's see what comes in this bag. It's a 5-pack, I think, or a 4-pack of soldiers. Maybe even more. I think each bag here is an actual individual soldier. And then this is an accessory bag, it looks like. So it looks like you're going to need some clippers, or you're just going to tear them off these molding runners. But these look like they're already finished. So let's check this out here. Let me redo the angle here. So they had modern soldiers and World War II soldiers of different countries. So these are the US GIs, I guess. So we got a neck piece. We're going to have to definitely assemble some stuff here. So this must be the shoulder, maybe. Yeah, alright. So I guess just start putting pegs into things. This must be the other shoulder, I'm guessing. This is the thigh. And the leg must go into that. Or maybe this is the knee? I think that's right. It's hard to say. I'm looking at the picture here. It's not, the assembly is in a 3/4 view. So I'm not exactly sure if this leg is correctly put together, the direction of it. I guess we'll find out. Okay, so there's a hip thing here, and this skirt here, this goes up in there. This is symmetric, so this hip thing, I guess, doesn't matter which direction. But what's going on here? There's different tabs here. Oh, I think I'm missing a crotch piece. Okay, so these hip joints go into this crotch piece here, and there's like a tooth in a tongue and groove system here. Why is that not getting in there? Oh, there we go. No? I mean, you can clearly see 2 grooves in the little teeth on this. Oh, maybe it is supposed to go this way. Oh, my bad. It is supposed to go this way. So, basically, it wants to end up like that. I can't focus. There we go. Alright. Now that goes up into the skirt, it seems. And which way is the front? I think this is the front. that might be the front because, yeah, that's the butt. The wider part would probably be the butt because the legs want to be able to swing forward. Okay, so now I know that this thigh actually belongs here. And logically the knee would bend backwards, so I think that's correct there. Now this one goes on this side. And so now these must be the knee joints. And then we have boots. I don't know if there's a left and right. I think there is. I see. There's actually a shape. So maybe it's possible I have these legs on backwards. Looking at that shape versus this shape. I think it's right, actually. I think the rounded shape goes onto the outside of the body. And that looks correct. Okay. So just by luck I put this together. There's a little like barb on this, so I think once you get it together, it might actually stay together. I don't think those feet are going to fall off very easily because of that barb. Okay, so the skirt seems to have fallen off already. Okay, so now the torso, and that goes in there. So there's actually two little teeth or dots here, and they slide in this groove. So it kind of tries to limit the side-to-side motion, but I think you can just get past if you really wanted to. Alright, so I'm going to assume that's the back side because, you know, you don't want to see that, right? Oh no, you know what? The instructions actually do put the joints forward. Well, that's kind of weird, right? Let's see what happens if I do it the wrong way. I guess you could... No, that does seem to be different. Well, maybe it doesn't matter. I'm going to see what happens if I continue on the incorrect way. So now we have an elbow. And again, there's like a little barb on this piece. Alright, I guess you want to have this flange downwards. I guess I should probably put the hands in also. Now the hands do look like Lego hands, like they can hold like a Lego tool. But this thing is really loose, so this is a problem. Unless this is the leg. Am I putting the legs? No, it can't be, right? These are clearly legs. So this is unfortunate. Oh, I see. Wait a sec. No. Let me try the other one. Yeah, that seems like a big design flaw. This is way too loose. It just falls out. Unless I'm missing something. I don't think I am. Oh, wait a second. This might be the... Okay, I see what's going on. So you really got to look at the instructions. Because I put this thing together all wrong. Alright, so this is the forearm. And I guess that's the left side. Now again, they want you to have all the joints exposed. It's weird. But I'm going to try it without that. So this is... These little things, the forearm, must be. Because the hands definitely want to fit into those. So this is, I guess, the bicep and the shoulder. Okay, so something like that. Yeah, so that's how they want it to go in, with all the joints exposed like this. And so you can get good articulation doing that, but it just looks weird to me, right? I would much rather have it the other way. It's nice little red printing on this guy here. so I'm going to just pop this here and basically reverse the hands. And I think it should work. Now, unfortunately, this torso doesn't really... Oh, I see. I didn't push down enough. Yeah, now it's locked together. There's, again, a little bit of a barb on that peg. And you definitely push it in hard so it doesn't fall loose. Alright, so now I have the joints in the back, and I think it still works. Yeah, it does. So, okay, I didn't do the instructions, but it does look nicer. You know, you keep those pegs in the back. Alright, so this goes here. This hand goes here. Now I peg that in there. Nice snapping sound. This is turning out to be a lot cooler than I thought it would be. Okay, so there's a head. The face is kind of lame. But these are really inexpensive. And so I guess I'm okay with it. And then this is, you know, some sort of vest piece. I see. So this must go to the front if there's a, you can peg stuff into the back that way. So look at this. This is actually pretty cool. This is quite a posable figure for something this small. And how small is it? It is under 6 centimeters, or it's under 2.5 inches. So this is a lot of articulation. The head being on a ball, right? So get tilting side to side, front to back, very good. Obviously rotation. So you got the ball thing in the shoulder, obviously, so that can come up quite far or even further, right? Like that, and obviously rotating it. Same thing with the ball here. The arm can only bend like, well, it's a little bit more than 90 degrees. So I think that's good. I mean, it can cross over itself, right? So you could definitely probably hold a rifle with 2 hands, just based on the fact that the hands are passing each other. It's just that this thing's kind of in the way right now. But you see what's going on? It could hold like a flagpole. Alright, so yeah, you saw the limiters of this torso makes sense, actually. I kind of like that design. And so obviously we have this ball thing here in the thigh, and so those go forward and back, but also in and out, left, right? And then you have that hinge here for the leg. Maybe this could be reversed. I feel I might have these mixed up. Should there be more articulation? I feel like there should. So let's try to fit these on the other way. Yeah, so that is wrong. Okay. So essentially, you want the front of the shin to have this like ledge facing forward. Alright, so I'm gonna pop those things on here. Nope, that doesn't look right. I think I should have left that foot the way it was. Yeah, okay, this way. Okay, so now, look at this knee bend now. It's much better than before. And it ends up straight. It can't go forward, right? So that makes sense. And it kind of blends nicely when the leg is closed. There's a bit of a hollowness on the bottom. I'm not sure if there's maybe peg stands or something they can stand on. Oh, duh, Lego blocks, probably. Wow, I'm actually impressed. I'm really impressed. So, now that I have an idea of what's going on, Okay, so sadly, two of these 6 soldiers have one messed up reversed knee, and it's just not going to pose exactly the way it should because it bends forward instead of back all the way. An easy fix, I guess, would be to take some clippers and just clip that off, and then they would bend back further. But essentially, the front of the leg will never look nice, not like that side, because it's just all cut out. So that's unfortunate. I'm gonna just, leave them right now because it's a good chance I'm gonna order more, and then I might be to get if the other ones are reversed on the other side, I can swap them out and make them correct. Hopefully, if I order another set. All right, 2 extra vests, 3 extra harnesses. And the last bit is this whole thing of accessories. I do like how the parts are already taken off the runners. It saves a lot of time. But at the same time, if they were left on the runners, then you wouldn't run into this, wrong piece, wrong kneecap thing, right? Because it would just all be on this. So maybe that would be better. Anyways, I'm not even gonna bother. This is hard plastic, what's on this runner, by the way. So I think this mortar I have to actually put together. Okay. That doesn't want to pop in unless I'm missing. Oh, I see. I am missing something. So this will trap this ball on this piece here. So that's pretty well thought out. And then that pivots there. There's the other part of it. And then we saw the mortars themselves. They will go in there. So that's pretty neat. You could obviously paint all this stuff. So nice. Very posable mortar system there. What else do we have? We have some sniper rifles. I assume those are supposed to be M1 Garands. Yeah, they look kind of like it. Well, yeah, I don't know. Well, I guess so. I'm guessing that's what they're supposed to be, M1 Garands. So you have 2 of those, I see. Here's a bazooka. A bazooka there. Oh, look at this. There's a spring. So check this mortar out. I'm pretty sure this must be for the mortar. Let me hit focus here. Yeah, so you can actually play with it. Interesting. This is an extreme choking hazard, this whole thing. So do not give this to a little kid that, you know, would eat their toys. Because otherwise you're going to be in the hospital pumping out a lot of plastic. Okay, here's a little grenade. And see, it's got a little tab. Oh, so that's why those things are on the vest. So check this out, right? This little frag grenade will probably peg into this. It does. Look at that. Nice. We'll have to see what else pegs in. Okay. So we have a little 3-pistol ammo pack. There you go. Oh, so yeah, I do like that. That's pretty neat. Here's a canteen, and let's pop it on this guy. Huh. Oh, what? I see. There we go. And then we have a different pouch. Maybe it's like a radio pouch. Very neat. Okay. Now we have a smoke grenade. Or like a... I don't think that guy would be wearing that. So I am probably going to have to pop some vests back onto these grunts just so I can have these different different loadouts. So let's put a frag grenade on this guy. I mean this smoke grenade. Is this a different pouch? No, we've seen that one already. Alright, we'll find maybe some more. Let's see, what do we have here? Maybe that's like it's supposed to be an M14. Maybe a magazine goes into that. Or, oh, you can put these on the back of them probably as well. Alright, I'm going to put this guy's vest on backwards. It's just kind of a weird hole, but I guess it's not too bad. And so now I can actually peg that rifle into its back. Right, so that's actually pretty neat. Okay. Alright, let's see what else we have. Oh, this is a different type of mortar. The other one was pointed. Alright, this one's like a blunt mortar. Okay, some mortar stuff. Oh, we got a little shovel action here. Okay, very nice. What are these? Now this is a tiny grenade, and it still has the little tab hole. Alright, what else do we have? I think that looks like an M4. Maybe that's the M14. Smaller than the Garands. Or I don't know, maybe this is an M14. That's a different gun entirely, right? One of the different sizes there. I'm gonna sort all this stuff out here. This is some sort of SMG. It's got a hole. Oh, I think it's like a PPSH. But that's a German gun, I believe. What is this? Oh, this is a radio. Alright, where's that tank commander guy? Oh, this guy. Alright. Ooh, caused a stress mark right there, pushing that in. Sniper. The shorter gun thing. Another bazooka. 3 bazookas. Another shovel. Oh, there's a third type of mortar. Or this looks like it belongs on the front of something. But I'm not seeing it. So oh, another shovel. Okay, now we have a knife. So let's pop this in the hand. They have standard Lego size handles, it looks like. Although I gotta say, these hands, I think they could be looped a little bit more. It's obviously holding it, but not very tight. Yeah, I kind of wish the hands. Well, I mean, I guess it's okay. I mean, look, I am doing that. Alright. What is this thing? Oh, this might go around. No? It looks like a belt, but, I don't know. Oh, this can go around the upper arm. So you can peg stuff onto the upper arm. Alright, let's try with this guy. And you don't need to take the hand off, I don't think. Well, that's not really a clean blend, right? It's so gappy. Yeah. Or maybe this is for the leg? Oh, it's for the leg. There's a different one, I think, for the arm. No, unfortunately this, I think you are going to have to take the leg apart in order to get that on there. Even so, it's proving difficult, unless there's a left and right one. No. There's 3 of them. Oh, I think I might have to go in through the top end. Let's try. Yeah, alright, so you can't go through the bottom. You gotta go in through the top. So that's another nice way to make a variation. This little leg. Pistol. So we have what looks like I don't know. It looks like a desert eagle to me. But it's going to want to belong on this side. So we have to save that for something else. Here's a flashlight. Or a lightsaber handle, but I'm pretty sure those weren't around in World War II. Well, let's get this guy with a flashlight. Okay. And let's put this leg harness on this guy. On the other side, though. Alright, and that pistol. For some reason, this guy's torso didn't want to stay together. I'm pushing that in way up there, though. Alright. Canteen again. So now we have a holstered pistol as well. And there's some little bullets and maybe a pouch. I definitely think you want to have a holster on there. This captain guy's gonna get that. Alright, so now there's a bipod. So that would logically probably go on. Nope, that's not it. Well, this is kind of round. You can put it on here. This doesn't really have the roundness, but we'll try it anyways. Yeah, alright, well, I guess you can put a bipod on this shorter rifle. There's only 2 bipods, it seems. So let's try to put this on this sniper rifle. Yeah, okay, the sniper rifle works to have a bipod. I'm now thinking this machine gun, the SMG, shouldn't have the bipod, but I am now seeing a drum magazine. Right? That's a PPSH, if I'd ever seen one. Okay. Now what is this? Huh, it's a disc with a circle, and there's 3 of them. That is eluding me right now. I wonder if you could use it as a stand. No. That's going to come back to me later. The knife, not the radio. Oh, now we have another shape here. It's got a, you know, oh, it's a mine, you know. You step over and you explode. So it's a mine. I don't know why you would have a mine pegged onto a person, though. That's kind of weird. But still, it looks good from the top. It would be good for like a little toy diorama. There's 2 mines there. 3 mines. It seems like there's like 3 parts of everything. 3 holsters. Yeah, 3 water canteens. Yeah, 3 flashlights. 3 knives. Here's a big bigger apple type grenade. This we haven't seen. Some sort of pouches, I guess. Sorry, so small. Apologize for the paint on my fingers. I'm always painting something, modifying something. Whatever that pouch is, I'm sure there's 3 of them. Radios, and 3 binoculars we haven't seen either. So the binoculars, yeah, let's see, we can pop this in this guy's hands here, and the other hand here. And let's see if we can pose this guy with binoculars. Well, definitely can with one hand. Yeah, you are too. So that's pretty good. Alright, very neat. Anything else? This is another drum mag for the PPSH. Pistols. Another tripod. I think that's it. Yeah, okay. So, all in all, this is actually really cool. I mean, sure, I have 2 messed up kneecaps, but if you look up the price of these things on AliExpress, it's really not much, and you're getting a lot of plastic here, and a lot of playability, you know, different options. So you can configure these guys in all sorts of different ways. I mean, and even their faces seem to be a little bit different, right? So those guys' faces. This guy's got a mustache and a goatee. This guy's got a mustache, but it's a different mustache than this guy. And then this guy has a full round face. Yeah, so each face here. Oh, hold on, I keep on losing focus. Hopefully you can see. Every face is different. So that's really cool. So these guys, alright, ultimately is all about, you know, getting these guys next to my cartoonish tanks. And it actually looks correct. These King Tigers are really big tanks, by the way. But here's a light tank called the M5 Stuart. And obviously being American GIs, that doesn't look so bad. Well, maybe that does look too big. There's no way you could get 2 of these guys in this turret. So it doesn't really work for the light tanks. Sorry, I lost focus again. But I do think it kind of works for this. I mean, this hatch here, let's see. And this hatch here, I don't want to break it. Maybe it's actually shut because I paint washed it. Yeah, so I'm going to leave that one alone. So where's the guy? This guy doesn't have a vest on. I'm gonna just see if I can get this guy's torso up in here, right, with the binos. Look at that. That is awesome. That just works. Oh, I wish I could get that open. Nope. Maybe that never opened in the first place. Yeah, that might be it. Let me get, hold on, a different tank here. Here's a Chaffee, but this has a really small hatch. Yeah, that's not going to work. All done. KV2, maybe this hatch opens. Yes, it's this one that's going to open. So they have Russians, I think they had Russian soldiers from World War II as well. Oh man, I'm really afraid to open that. It's supposed to slide up like a curved hinge. There we go. Alright, so let's get this tank driver guy. We got to lose the vest, I think, though. Or not. Let's see. Actually, I don't need to remove the vest. Right, so in the KV2, it's kind of works. Obviously, yeah, obviously it should be a lot smaller because there's supposed to be like 2 or 3 guys, I think, in this turret. But I could be mistaken. That's why the thing has such a big turret. I actually don't understand why this is. I think this should be a bigger model if this thing is that big. But oh well, I can't change what Meng does. So again, next to these heavy tanks, not so bad. Where's that Matilda? No, not a Matilda. This is a French Char V1. I have yet to build the Matilda. Yeah, it's not too bad, I guess. But with the light tanks, it's definitely very small. So, okay. Anyways, I think my goal has been met. And let's bring back that army guy again. These little Toy Story guys. I think the Toy Story guys are definitely probably the best ones because they're, very short. And they can probably work with all of them, I think. In fact, if I actually cut off their bases, then I could actually put that guy into the tank. But I don't know if I'm going to do that unless I get like a second set. Well, whether you collect these Meng tanks or not, these action figures are really neat. Again, they're really small, but they have so much articulation, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 14 points of articulation on this little thing. That is cool. When I was a kid, it was just the head, the shoulders, and the legs, right? Like those old Kenner figures, 5 points. But now you can get 14 points of articulation. And again, you get 6 of them and a whole messload of weapons. So, obviously the weapons are way too huge for this particular line of models. So anyways, yeah, if you want, search it out on AliExpress or wherever. You can look up like block army figure or model building block. Actually, model building block army is what I would probably do. I didn't even see on the back of this. Yeah, they sell all sorts of other accessories, it looks like. So I'm sure you could actually just create a whole army of these things because they're so inexpensive. And then they have so many different factions. So in fact, maybe I will order some of the other, nations, Germans, French, whatever they have that actually fought in World War II. Russians or Soviets. Okay, well, thanks for watching today. Random video as usual. I just like small models and playing with my tuned things. And we'll see you the next time around. Thanks for watching this. Bye.